dengan lagu kebangsaannya. Ini dia.
Lionel Messi dengan lagu kebanggaan.
Rocks need no protection from the rain.
Pudre che trabo sirana moricado si trabare sere che trabo. Gue yang paling cepat, Cok. Ini cowok yang paling cepat. Ini gue yang paling cepat, Cok. Number 1 loading. Sudahlah, kasih Bang Dodo aja, Cok. Yan Bang Dodo. Dapat World Cup dia.
My twin blades own the night. Each leaf tells a story. If your blade
Marcel ya.
catch the wind,
Sama box dia, Cok. Aduh. Setusuk kena hijau, Cok.
Baiklah pemirsa, baru saja kita mendengarkan bersama National Anthem dari Argentina yang berjudul Himno Nasion Argentino atau dengan bahasa Inggrisnya Argentine National Anthem. Sementara itu bagi timnas Austria dengan National Anthem yang berjudul Bundeshymn dan Republik Österreich atau biasa disebut Landerburg dan Land and Storm. Dan kita akan segera melihat bagaimana laga akan tersaji antara Austria dan juga Argentina pada malam hari ini.
Ya, ini kita lihat ya, Austria ini adalah Piala Dunia ke-8 mereka ya, yang mereka mainkan sejauh ini. Dan sejak tahun 1982 mereka belum sekalipun bisa lolos ke fase knockout. Tapi di depan mata mereka bisa memutus kutukan itu asalkan bisa menahan Argentina. 1 poin saja cukup buat mereka untuk 1 kaki ada di fase knockout. Tapi pertanyaannya apakah mereka mampu melakukan itu menghadapi sang juara bertahan?
Austria ya.
Sementara itu timnas Austria kali ini juga mencoba bukan hanya untuk bertahan tapi juga menciptakan poin ketika melawan Argentina. Mampukah mereka, Coach Yayan?
Ya, kemungkinan itu pasti ada ya, karena sebelum pertandingan semua tim pasti mempunyai peluang untuk bisa saling memenangkan pertandingan. Tapi itu akan terlihat jelas bagaimana nanti di pertandingan, apakah
Kayaknya nggak mau ngambil turtle, Kang.
menghentikan laju Argentina dengan Messi-nya dan kemudian bisa menciptakan gol, membobol gawang Martinez yang juga sangat baik di bawah Mistarni.
Iya, sementara itu pemirsa, dan kita juga lihat bagaimana ini adalah official wasit yang bertugas pada hari ini. Ada Amin Omar sebagai wasit dari Mesir yang memimpin jalannya laga, dan kita melihat juga bagi asisten VAR di sana ada Diego Sanchez yang bertugas Dan nampaknya kita juga akan segera menyaksikan bagaimana nampaknya bukan lagi prediksi ya, ini adalah line up dan juga formasi yang digunakan oleh timnas Argentina.
Ya, 4-4-2, hanya ada satu perubahan yang dimainkan oleh Lionel Scaloni dibanding saat mereka menang 3-0 lawan Aljazair. Tidak ada Gonzalo Montiel yang digantikan oleh Nahuel Molina. Tapi selebihnya 10 pemain lainnya sama, mulai dari Emi Martinez sampai Lionel Messi, semua sama.
Iya, 4-4-2
Keluarin
yang digunakan
itu.
oleh Argentina. Sementara kita akan lihat bagaimana line up yang digunakan Austria.
Iya, formasi sama dimainkan oleh Ralf Rangnick 1-4-2-3-1. Ada kurang lebih 2 atau 3 pergantian ya di lini pertahanan. Tadi kita sudah sempat bahas.
Kita dirusuh, jangan di bawah, Cok. Aduh, kebuka lah, Cok.
Oleh Danso di center back kanan. Kemudian yang menarik adalah 2 nama penyerang depan mereka, Arnautovic dan Kalajic justru tidak dimainkan. Dia mencoba memainkan pemain baru, Michael Grogis.
Baik, terima kasih Coach Yen dan juga Bung Haris. Langsung saja pemirsa, inilah
Ngapain ngurusin di
Argentina
sini,
kontra
Conge,
Austria.
Conge. Untung ada Chow, thank you.
Ini yang saya sukai. Kalau panas dalam, bantu rendahkan dengan yang ada badaknya.
Anjing, nggak mati guys. Bateri gua nggak ada anjir. Ini gak sih?
Only the sharpest. Nice. Take down the lead.
Countdown done, game on. And Ralf Rangnick has said, Andy, that this has to be the best
Oke, udah mulai,
performance
guys.
of his managerial career of
Argentina
Austria if they're going to get anything
versus
against Argentina.
Yes, look,
siapa?
they are the underdogs, no doubt about
Austria,
that,
ya.
Martin, today. So you've got to get
Bukan
all the facets
Australia.
right. You've got to defend
Iya.
really thoroughly, professionally, concentrate every split second of the game. And then you've got to have a punch yourself when you're going forward now and again. You've got to be able to take a chance when it comes your way. Because you know that Argentina, with Messi,
Anjir,
they're going to
kena.
make things
Ah,
happen. They are going to have attempts at the Austrian goal. So you've got to prepare yourself for that and get every facet right.
kita lawan Marcel guys.
What Rangnick did highlight is that Argentina tend to stay in position. They don't drift across from one side of the pitch to the other. Gives you half a chance to work on locating the opponent. Lima is definitely at left back.
He is, and look, normally a midfield player, very hard working Conrad Lima. He is versatile, but he's been put in that left back slot because that's where Messi often likes to float and hang around and wait to pick the ball up.
Touch from Messi, and again he's drifted away from Lima territory. First real surge. That was a little bit awkward for Slager to deal with. Run from Thiago Almada.
Yeah, lucky. Nice run from Enzo Fernandez. Just find him
Anjing.
right on the
Hai,
wire.
Soyunya di sini pula,
Offside,
cocok.
but lucky, decent run.
Terus anjing lawan ini.
Is Danso, who does possess a long throw. That might be a weapon that Austria can use.
Miskin lagi kita. Dari dulu
Four
lah.
players. Buric is coming out front. He's been around for a while. He actually scored the goal that brought them to this World Cup, an equaliser against Bosnia and Herzegovina. Here he is, winning the flick on. It's started to go.
Played to play.
It's anticipated enough.
So, Marcel Sabitzer playing on the left side up front.
Mati nggak sih
See
itu
how much
waktu
that
itu?
really suits him. I always think he's better slightly coming from behind the game, behind the ball. We'll see how much possession he can get there.
He wants it to the feet, and he knows where the space is. Enzo Fernandez.
Aduh anjing. Aduh, kasar kena lele cocok.
Certainly not going to get one on field.
Great play from Argentina, that really good stuff. Some one-touch play, and Lautaro Martinez found himself in a brilliant position.
Bisa guys.
The first touch was good. He had the
Nice.
swarming all over him.
Nice rata.
Still
Nice.
down, Martin. He is.
Very good
Referee
again.
now has blown the whistle just to attend to him. I'm with you. I thought there looked like a touch from the defender. Let's have a look here.
Selesai cocok.
Yeah, I think, look, the fact that two of them converge on
keren,
almost
cakep
at the
banget,
same
Cok.
time doesn't make it easy. If
Gede
anybody,
banget.
Xhava, I think that gets there with some
Sabar
sort of
ya,
little
gua
bit of contact,
duduk
but
dulu, Cok.
whether or not they went through Lautaro Martinez first in order to get to the ball.
I think it's one of those, had he given a penalty, VAR wouldn't have overturned it. Now he hasn't given it. I
agree.
would suspect that they will stick with it, but
Yeah, close though, very close.
assumption is a dangerous business
And
in this
again,
game.
that started with Messi just getting on the ball a little bit deeper, and he's able to sweep it away to the left-hand side. A brilliant pass to Lautaro Martinez, and look how desperate those red shirts are to get back. Just about to hit it. I tell you, it's just whether Posh coming in
Whether
catches
Posh
his
committed the
foot.
foul,
Yeah.
it looks like Xhava didn't.
Correct. Yeah. It looked a bit like that, didn't it? It looked like one of them got Martinez a bit, and his teammate got
Ya,
a
pasti aja
fraction of the
kalian.
ball.
Seperti aja kalian.
I
Bertawar
will say
ku
it
makan
is
tawarmu.
for Lautaro
Seperti aja kalian
Martinez.
terus.
Here we go.
It is still being checked.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised. It's just whether Posh plays Martinez before his teammate
Pukul
gets a
tawar,
little
pukul
bit
tawar,
on
pukul
the
tawar.
ball.
Nice.
May well be the case, we'll see.
If it's a penalty, you know what that means, don't you?
Yes, I do. Do indeed.
With the record in his sights.
Understood. Others chase fame and fortune.
It's a very tricky one to call, and that's why some time has been taken. I know it's not to everyone's liking, but better to get it right than rush it.
Jing, sakit, Cok. Dikunci gua, Cok, Cok.
Just saying, step away, guys. I haven't been told exactly what's happening yet.
Enzo Fernandez questioning the amount of time
Bisa
it's taken.
gitu ya?
Tara Martinez is making his way back into the game, and he's allowed to.
Possible
He
penalty?
did have a rough World Cup in Qatar with an ankle problem and didn't play as much as he might have done. But he's going to have a look.
Yeah.
Ya. Penalti nggak tuh? Mati enggak.
I think we'll see
Nice.
Posh just catch Lautaro Martinez's foot on the right side, just catching his foot there before his teammate gets the ball. I think he does, you know, and I think because of that, Martin, I can see this one being given.
And of course, Leo Messi's been getting ever closer to closer. Miroslav closer in the all-time record. Now he's level on 16. Is he going to get a penalty here to go in front? We await.
I saw a swifter under the cover of night.
There you have it. So history beckons here in Dallas. When you think of all the players that have played in World Cup since 1930, this is how it should happen. Messi's missed a few penalties, I have to say. Otherwise, his impressive numbers would be even more impressive. The tally is 16, shared with Miroslav Klose,
Tuh,
the
langsung
German
berhenti gue
forward.
di depan si siapa
Last
tuh, anjir.
scored, and that's 7-1 for Germany in Brazil, against Brazil.
Pasifnya dia kah?
Every penalty in this World Cup so far has been converted. And of course, you
Penalty
take
ya?
out Harry Kane at this very goal, where he needed 2 bites at it.
Gelo, baru juga menit-menit awal, Cok, udah penalti aja, guys.
Well, he's 2 days before his 39th birthday. He's in his 6th
Swift is
World
my
Cup.
blade. Unbound is my spirit.
Anjir,
Lionel
tapi.
Messi. Oh,
Gila. Ih,
history
ditepis.
but we'll have to wait. As I say, his record isn't
Ditepis
fantastic
anjir.
from the spot for somebody of such ability.
See, I think he gave the goalkeeper a chance by the little casual run-up and almost stop him when he gets to the ball. I think that makes that
Stop gua,
easy
anjir
for the
lah.
goalkeeper. I'm really surprised there that it wasn't a little bit more of a positive run-up. So, wow, what drama we had early on in the game already. Incredible. Big decision that took a while to get right.
Unlike for Harry Kane, who got a second chance in that incident here against Croatia.
Gua ngeteng aja kali ya.
Second take for that particular penalty.
Jual.
He is human.
Opsi dia itu ini guys.
There would be very few people when he put that ball on the spot would have expected what we just saw. Very few.
I can tell you, every commentator around the world
Yeah.
had words to mark the occasion, I'm sure, on their lips. And it may well happen, of course, when we finish here.
Does that make him a little bit more determined? Just a little bit more anxious to go and produce a real bit of magic.
Initiate retreat.
Gak bisa gerak
I know what
banjir.
you're saying. 99 times out of 100 I agree with you, but I think he's never anything less than 100% determined.
Superb control.
He won't want another look, but we do.
Anjir.
Yeah, it's a very slow, casual run on that one. If the goalie gets this right, it's forcing you to tuck it even closer to that inside that post, and it's just outside.
Gak bisa gerak, Cok.
Martinez is enjoying Lautaro Martinez. Of course, there are 3 of them in the Argentina ranks.
Biar Marcelo guys.
Back and Emmy in goal.
Kacau banget, gak bisa gerak dibuat nih guys.
He's going to have to battle away, isn't he? Gregoric up front. Ball's up in the air. He's got Lisandro coming having a bite at it. He knows that Romero will want to attack most things in the air, so he's going to have to be resilient and really effective for his team today.
Problem with his
Tiga
boot,
aja.
though. He certainly knows the game. His dad's been coach of Austria's under-21 team.
Dan aku tak tahu apa yang terjadi.
Prayer's not answered as yet.
Ayo Australia. You can do it. Austria.
Bit going on off the ball.
Wait, Austria itu di mana, Cok? Austria tuh Australia tuh. Di mana sih?
Rich and Danso. Austria free kick. They've survived the Messi penalty. Now can they put themselves into the lead here? David Alaba. Austrian players, arguably the greatest of all time. Put it on the money. Oh, Danso's header. There goes the centre back again.
Good feet.
Yeah. Schlager. Danso, the hook, the cross. Alaba had stayed back covering. Away by Medina. He's got into the team at left back. His first World Cup. Posh chasing back.
Austria itu di mana, sumpah? Austria.
Lime. Bayern Munich plays in a lot of big games.
Austria.
Martin, he does. Yeah, he's a.
Di mana di
you
map di
mentioned he's
peta itu di mana?
extremely versatile.
Austria itu di mana?
And after that setback of conceding the penalty and probably expecting to go one down,
Sini.
They've just taken a big deep breath, haven't they, Austria, and are now having a little bit more possession themselves.
Oke.
Yes, and Argentina trying to get out of their system.
Di tengah-tengah Hungari, Slovakia,
Not just a 1-0 lead, but a moment of history had it happened.
Switzerland, di
Having to do a bit of defending the world
Europe.
champions.
Apa ini guys?
David
Oke,
Danso
oke,
staying
oke,
back,
oke.
Martin. You're right. We know that he's got a long throw.
Ukraina, Romania,
Just declined to use
Belarus,
it here.
Moskow, Serbia, Kroasia, Italia.
Free kick.
Deket-deket aja sih mereka.
That's a little cheap, giving away that one.
Oh, di
little unnecessary.
sono.
Banner it was.
Tinggal kali matchingnya,
Fed towards
Cok.
the ball, and Alexis McAllister wrapping his foot around him and just bringing him down. These are dangerous situations, always awkward to defend, and Austria got to try and give somebody a chance here. You're either looking to whip it with real pace and get red shirts running right across the front of it, or you're going to hang it up for one of the bigger guys, maybe towards the far post.
Gol yo, bisa yo, bisa gol.
Maybe with some power. '100th cap. He's going to mark it here. Just driven it into a posse of players, friends and foes. And back by Sevald.
Ayo.
And now there's space for Messi. Makes a little bit more, but the pass.
Gak ada body
Good one,
lagi.
and he didn't get a second chance. Austria sorted that.
Ekor lagi body, Cok.
It's good play from Austria. The way that they pressed that ball the second they lost it, and it looked like Argentina were going to counter. They were very quickly onto it to win it back.
Javaslaga. Here's Danso. Lima.
Nice.
Vanna trying to work her way through.
Jir gila lu matching 1 menit lo, bro.
Argentina glad to get a free kick and settle themselves down there. Need to backpedal a bit because of this, really.
Ganti dulu.
Would have had the record by now if he'd converted all his penalties.
Lah udahan, Cok.
7th, and he's only scored 4, I believe, in the competition.
Mid MM Hyper.
Probably was the man responsible for conceding it.
Yeah, I think he was.
Gregorich with a good touch. Austria have got the bit between their teeth, you know. Here's Sabitzer. Gregorich waiting in the middle. Goes over. Emi Martinez. It's still in play. Tipped in by Smith, who scored a wonderful goal against Jordan. And it has gone out.
Nice.
It's been a good little spell, actually, for Austria. I think the last 6 or 7 minutes, they've settled down into the game, and they're applying pressure in good areas, and they're releasing people like Sabitzer in particular quite nicely down their left side.
Yeah, they talked about the need to be courageous. Lots of energy they want. That's for Sabitzer himself, who addressed the media yesterday. Play against the odds, says Ralf Rangnick.
39 menit.
With grit and courage, anything is possible.
Bus. 1 menit, bus. Sama kali, Cok. Lagi pada nonton pildun kayaknya
made
orang.
it to the World Cup. He had a tough time at the end of England's Premier League season when he was out with an injury. Got a bit of stick from his club, Tottenham, for not from the club, but from the fans for not attending some important games at the end of the season when Spurs did stay up and avoid relegation. Liverpool's Alexis McAllister. Just a bit disjointed.
They are at the moment, yeah. It started the game, actually, Argentina, quite bright. Some of their early interplay was very good. But since the penalty miss, they haven't got going yet.
Sevald making Danso scamper a little bit. He didn't start the opening game, came on after about an hour. Messi.
Cakep. Aduh, kurang.
Here is
Messi.
Leo Messi.
Kecil.
Sticks out of foot.
Hampir cocok.
Well, it's almost as if everyone in the stadium is waiting for a Messi goal, but there are 11 Austrians out there who are not and doing everything possible to stop it
The
happening.
whole stadium held their breath there for a split second, Martin. I know I did, because I thought he was going to hit it with his right foot and just knock it in. The speed with which he just sensed that chance might be there and was onto it very, very quickly. I think he was trying to actually go round everybody, put the goalkeeper maybe on the floor and then roll it into an empty net. He could have hit it.
His acceleration
Ada orang cocok.
There it is, over that 5 yards there.
Ban a hero.
Bisa yo, bisa
Absolute
yo.
perfection, really was. Look, watch, he goes again.
Masih
He
mau
wants to put
gocek dia,
everyone down on the
cocok.
floor. Maybe when he dragged it with his left
Anjir,
foot.
gelo.
Alaba got a touch, didn't he?
Yeah.
And there is Manu Ginobili, who is a famous person in this country, but he's from
Marcel lah, guys,
Argentina.
sumpah.
NBA
Marcel di
superstar,
band mantap.
23-year career.
Your
Played for
team
San
is
Antonio Spurs. Been in the news this season in the tournament.
Bang, gue megang cok, jadi gue udah tebal aja guys ya.
It's fired in by Lisandro Martinez, referee not seeing fit to give Argentina a free kick. Alaba stepping in.
There's a lot of
Main
traffic
dulu,
in
main
there,
dulu,
isn't
main
there?
dulu. Nice.
Austria aren't naturally playing with players that wide. There's another challenge there, hefty one, I think, that's gone in.
It's Lautaro Martinez.
Tegang kali kayaknya cok. Oh, kameranya itu cok di kacamatanya cok.
Scaloni did play in the World Cup just for a few minutes. Actually, in 2006, he was in the squad. It was his last cap.
Is a gift for you.
Just, he is a little late, and I think he just catches Conrad Lama, who I've got to say isn't the sort of player to over-dramatise anything or make too much of a meal of it. He's back up on his feet now.
Let's
In the
go.
course of the action for Rodrigo de Paul, one of the great characters of the Argentina squad. Fun guy.
Perasaan dia yang ngeleding ya cok. Oh enggak, dia di tackle. Nggak lutut sakitnya.
Very rich on the follow through, on the knee. Be a sore one. He can't come back on. The new regulations. Not for a minute.
Tadi ini besar banget cok.
Have a little bit more treatment. Damaged knee.
My kiss. Will it grant immortality or death?
Ya, orang ini tebal-tebal guys.
Getting Vanna into the action.
Detective
Forsaking Germany.
on the case, 24/7.
Austria.
Hello.
Main dulu, main dulu, main dulu. Nice.
Enemy is picking.
Boleh
Bosch.
crossing. Hap,
Decent
buba.
cross.
Anjing. Ai.
It was Romero blocked the shot from Sabitzer.
Ih.
Decent ball in, actually. Vanna might have just got a little nudge in the back.
Ah, kurang tinggi
which was
lompatanmu
just enough, I
bro.
think it was. It was Molina, maybe just with his arm,
I will choose my own
without making
path.
too much of it. Just disturbed him enough.
Austria with the last piece of play before the hydration break.
Yo,
Plenty of movement from those
sikat.
in the red shirts.
Anjir.
McAllister who got to it. Messi helping out.
Lah, aku nggak mau lari, cok. Messi udah ngasih umpan cantik. Cok. kurang ini guys.
I think he had it in his ear. It was time to stop. Well, 0-0 to the world's surprise.
Kenapa harus ada hydration
Must
break?
admit, I thought that one was going to end up in the back of the net, and as you say, Martin, everyone was waiting to tell the world about we have
Karena siang-siang
a
kali.
new
Bang.
outright leader in terms of World Cup goals, but it not to be. And Austria, since that moment, have grown into the game and are proving a decent opponent right now.
Ada pula hydration break segala macam.
I think Argentina not going right
No
to the
need, huh?
dugout. Been a school of thought that these breaks should take place away from the coaches, maybe in the centre circle. The drinks can be taken out to them, but it's complicated enough at the moment. The tactics are obviously discussed. And what you've seen for 22 and a half minutes, really. What have you seen?
Well, again, I thought Argentina started actually particularly well. Looked quite threatening once or twice. Really nice move that actually led up to the penalty decision.
Elena guys.
Obviously, the VAR guys had to have a real good look at that because there were two red and white shirts converging on Lautaro Martinez. They had to make sure that they got that call right, and I believe the officials did. From there, I thought Messi would score. He didn't. Just slowed the run-up down right at the last moment, had a look at the goalkeeper, and I think that often gives them a chance. If they guess right, when it's making you try and tuck that ball even tighter into the corner, he hits it wide, and from that moment onwards, Austria have been the better team.
Don't make this harder on yourself.
Ya ampun.
Well, he has got
Sama-sama
a
mati.
couple of records that he won't want. Now taken more penalties than anybody else in World Cup history. That's including shootouts. And he's missed more than anybody else. But, listen, everyone knows it's a big flip if they don't win the game, of course. His credit in the bank,
yes,
I would say, is of the
Betul-betul
trillionaire
cocok.
status in football.
Keluar guys.
One thing you know with Messi, as he very nearly did, he looked like he was almost going to knock one
Now
in.
you have my
A few
attention.
minutes later, that one just got away from him, but it won't faze him. He will just continue to do what he does. He'll be annoyed deep down inside, but he'll also be supremely confident that the next chance that comes his way, he'll convert.
He has scored in his last 5 World Cup games, of course included the final,
Ya anjing.
2022.
Astaga. Kena Angel aku kuat tebar
Both have
sih.
scored in 6 in a row, which Messi
I thought I
might well
could
have
just
done
sleep
earlier
through
in this
this.
game. It's just Fontaine,
dia
the great
pakai
goal
itu,
scorer
guys.
of
Kita pakai juga, Cok.
1958 for France, and Jairzinho of Brazil.
N-E-O. We get to the bottom of everything.
Alaba.
Enemy invading jungle.
I think we know that, but he's
Nice.
feeling it was worth putting that makeup on earlier today.
Remember how much
Let's go.
He might have just said to his team, come on, let's start applying a little bit more pressure to them now. I think all the Argentina players probably as surprised as the rest of us when that ball didn't end up in the back of the net. It took them a little while really to come to terms with that. Now they need to get back on the front foot like they did in the opening 5 minutes. I thought they were really good.
Baru kena anjing, jing. Astaga, nice.
Argentina wide. This is the Dia del Futbolista Argentino Day, which is Recognising the
I'd
contributions
like to
of
stay down for another 5 minutes.
footballers for Argentina down the years. It's on the 40th anniversary of that famous game.
Ah ya,
Famous
kena
or
kah?
notorious, depending on your point of view, when
Nggak sempat recall guys.
Maradona scored twice in Azteca in 1986. The greatest goal of all time, one that is the most notorious. They haven't scored here. Argentina have had a bit of defending to do.
They have. Good play again down the left side. Conrad Lima link it up nicely. Gregoric. Another chance here for Sabitzer to give Emi Martinez and those defenders something to
The
attack.
raging
Think
tiger
about.
has returned.
Active movement in there again. Partially cleared.
Anjir sabut gue cok.
Tactically done. They give it away again, Argentina.
Yeah, Romero, they were a little bit casual.
Vanna, then by Alaba.
Kita ada estes loh.
Sabitzer.
Gue baru ngeh cok.
I thought I could just sleep through this.
4.000 guys, miskin kita miskin.
Play.
Cari dulu, cari dulu.
Enemy has slain the turret.
They'd like to do that, put the ball in the net at the other end, but the job did. Lautaro Martinez all out of the penalty area that he's defending.
Don't make me get serious.
No sign of Danso's long throw. Lima. Sabitzer.
Awal gue nyari dulu guys.
So an edge to Alexis McAllister's game. He's a good footballer.
There's no case
Do
we
most
can't
things,
solve.
but
Tawar. Insya Allah. Jadi bisa.
Yep, needs to get on the ball a little bit more for his team now. Whilst he's physically can cope, Martin.
Maybe.
There's probably better Argentina players equipped to do that. He's in there
Nak
to get the
banjir,
ball down,
anjir.
get it, look for Messi. Those 10, 20-yard passes. Just kind of initiate, prompt a lot of their attacks. Got to get back to doing that.
There's Romero.
Tuh kalau kurang dikejar-kejar cok.
Fernandez. He's still going. And it almost bounced back to his path a second time when he would have been clean in.
Just drifted off the right side. He last 10 minutes or so really he's been hugging this touchline here.
Are you trying to rip me off?
On your screens. And then he just starts to drift infield and then picks the pace up when he senses there's something for him.
Ball forward by Enzo Fernandez.
They had your chance.
Oh, it's come back to Messi. It was blocked. Would have been similar to his second goal of his hat-trick.
Wonder whether Enzo was offside there, I don't know, because he was very deep. Not sure how much of that would have counted, but he did. It actually did
Don't
come
make
back
this
to him.
harder on yourself.
This run here,
Nggak
look,
ada, Cok.
there, or maybe it would have been a close call.
I think it might have been good.
Yeah, Danso it was with a really important block. What was it, Alaba? Yeah.
Trying to tell you to deal with this kid.
The way they managed to just about deal with that. It's not the most convincing bit of goalkeeping, that. David Alaba.
Enzo Fernandez got well into double figures in goals for his club, Chelsea. Lovely piece of football intricacy from Messi. First time pass, awkward height. He was checking out on the edge of the area. Argentina have just started to flex their muscles again.
Mati kau anjir.
Support. To McAllister. Sandro Martinez at Manchester United.
Anjing kena Angela cok.
Or considered the build-up from Argentina here.
Apa di sini?
Austria just dropped into a lowish block.
punya dia udah jadi guys. 700 kayaknya.
I'd like to stay down for another 5 minutes.
4-3 anjir, udah formasi. Pakai formasi bola aja guys.
There goes my food budget.
You have pieces of possession and the Argentina, the way they play, but it's not really their go-to game to wear the opposition out like some of the great possession club sides.
Yeah,
Just searching for an opening.
they are. They're just being quite
The
patient
raging
here. I
tiger
think
has returned.
happy to be back with the ball and having the lion's share of it, and then wait for that moment. Usually it is Messi that they find, and he's the one then that plays that bit of one touch or just picks the pace of it up 30 odd yards from goal.
Diambil cocok.
Moment, he's moving one side of the field to the other, just waiting for the right moment to drop it into someone in a good position.
Nah, itu udah dapat gol guys.
Our turret is under attack. Our turret has been destroyed.
Continue to keep possession into Fernandez. A bit awkward with that.
Buat nggak kawan gua ada assist kok. Tenang.
Value in football is
Don't make me get
stand still.
serious.
Markers tend to go away from you. Don't stand still the whole game, but Messi just every now and then
Turret is under
puts the
attack.
brakes on.
An enemy has
Defenders are looking
Nice.
elsewhere, ball watching maybe.
Nice, gua potong dari atas cok.
Part of his repertoire.
Request backup.
Are you trying to
Watch
rip
his
me off?
teammates play it around and
Masih Lele ya, perhatikan Lele guys.
keep their concentration up with the defensive shape. Here is Messi, just cut the pass in. Almada would have been the recipient. Pushing the back by Molina and Savitzer.
You had your chance.
Mario Kempes, talk of great number 10s. He was before Maradona, top scorer in the 78 World Cup, which Argentina won in Argentina, of course. Yeah, that was my first World Cup as a commentator. It was brilliant to watch him play.
Itu juga belakangnya.
Some of those games live long in the memory, Martin. Watching him wheel away after scoring goals in that World Cup was
Arlot mana Arlot guys ini. Sorry.
That part of the
Ini Arlot.
it was he and Luque up front.
It was,
wasn't it?
yeah. Toldo Luque.
Padahal di belakangnya udah ini loh, udah kucagain loh. Serena sih.
To Paul,
Serena kita beli ini guys.
on by Fernandez.
Iya.
Tara Martinez looking for support,
Yeah,
or is he?
ada support.
He is.
Ada cok.
Oh, I thought I could just say beer.
Nggak ada orang ini.
Wasn't quite cut back. Messi was on the edge of the area, in case you're wondering.
It's a great ball actually. Enzo Fernandez started that when he swept it out to the left and then did really well to catch up. He just didn't have enough support in the box when he knocked it in.
Should
The
have a player
raging
down.
tiger has returned.
Go on. By Romero. Callister. The referee doesn't stop it. Argentina might be tired to keep playing. Now,
I think they're a little bit annoyed, the Austrian players there, because Rodoric is saying that it's a head injury. It's Romero sort of challenging for that ball, just catches him. You know what?
he did get up and get on with it, and that's the
Correct.
balancing act. We don't want players lying down and rolling
We don't.
about. So the referee makes that sign. Probably taking a slight risk.
Correct.
But,
He is.
but on the other hand, the game went on. It's a really tricky part of refereeing.
There goes my
Obviously,
food
you've got to be
budget.
very careful with head injuries, but also there's a bit of contact involved, and clearly, after a few seconds, we could see there that the Austrian wasn't in any
Ini kalian adik-adik.
serious pain or
Ini adik-adik.
significant blow to the head.
Ini kalian adik-adik. Ini adik-adik. Ah. Macam kalian ada.
And maybe
Tuh,
Gregori
Lord
could
Cok.
give Romero a bit more than the other way
Balik,
around.
Cok.
Here's Messi. Figuring an attack here with Almada. Medina coming up on the outside.
Don't make it get serious.
Oh, yes, there it is!
Gol anjir,
There it
anjir.
is. In terms
Nice.
of scoring in World Cup finals, you are looking at the greatest of all time. Number 17 for the great number 10. So many stats to his name, but here's a very special one, Andy Townsend.
Mau kemana, Dek? Hah? Mau kemana, Dek?
Is it any real
Huh?
surprise to anybody that he's the one that was down the back of the net?
Mau
The
kemana,
most important,
Dek?
Martin has broken the deadlock in this game, but all the accolades will quite rightly follow now. It was his pass out to the left
Mau
that
kemana,
started
Dek?
it. Look at him, edge of the box, right of the screen, walking onto it, just controlling it, passing it beyond Schlager into the Austrian net. And it just seems so right, so fitting.
Coba balik,
that
coba balik, coba balik,
The
Cok.
first goal of this game today is a record-breaking one by that man.
Of course, he's both Argentina's youngest and oldest scorer. That adds on a few days since hat-trick in World Cup competition.
Di mortal guys. Ini
Marvelous.
guys.
There's no place we can't sell.
I think there's a lovely bit of mystery about Messi, you know. Doesn't speak English, at least not in public. Does a lot of commercials where he could have spoken a few words in English. He's a master of the facial gesture. We never quite know what he's thinking. He could be a mime artist, really. In front of the camera, on the pitch, he's just a master. Yellow card. Fellas in there as well. Porsche. They call him. That was a bit of a crash from the man nicknamed
Lot.
Porsche.
Not sure. I mean, look,
Kemana kalian, ha?
I'll tell you what.
Mau
he's
kemana
a
kau,
lucky
Dek?
boy.
Ha?
I think he's very lucky there to get away with that because he's left that on
Ha?
Almada there.
Mau kemana kau, Dek?
I do honestly think he's a bit fortunate.
Mau
Well, of
kemana
course,
kau,
he can
Dek?
be upgraded.
He can be upgraded, Martin, and I wouldn't be surprised if it is. Because there was absolutely
Anjing,
no
ngelor
movement
dia,
to do
Cok.
at all, and clearly I can
Ah,
see why the Argentinian players are incensed by
Goblok,
that, but the
goblok.
referee's being told
Gua
about it.
retri bro. Anjing parah, kacau banget, Cok. Kalisnya tebel kali nih. Ini pantas dia pakai itu.
Brilliant touch, Messi again.
Anjing salah bro, sorry bro. Salah
One thing Austria
Cok.
have got to do more than anything. You don't have to get back in this game right away. You haven't got to try and score before half time. What you got to do is keep your head.
Dua kali
Don't
alisnya
lose
guys.
your cool. Because if they do
Ya,
that,
gimana?
get a man sent off, go down to 10 or something that was
Coba
totally
itu nggak ada beli.
unnecessary,
Ini
then
tidak ada beli guys.
they're going to find it really tough. And Posh there, I just thought that was unnecessary. Did not need to get involved in that sort of thing.
Udahan kah kita?
Austria complaining about
Satu, Cok.
Alexis McAllister putting his foot in.
Oke.
But, that left foot, it's a bit further than 12 yards,
Yeah.
but he doesn't miss from there.
No.
And again, that's that value of standing still. He just holds that position on the edge of the box.
Correct.
Mampus kau.
The defenders run in, he doesn't run in.
It gave him
Buset dah.
time to think about it, didn't it? Rule number one hit the target, but I love the way that the goalkeeper was at the near post. Then the goalie is trying to scamper across to the centre. Messi pops it past him on that near post.
Little like the third of the hat-trick against Algeria, wasn't it?
Yes.
Planted it in. Well, Austria have got to be careful here. He's got that 6 consecutive World Cup games he scored in. Play here again. The Messi show in the Dallas Stadium. They played Jordan in the last group game. Whether he'll play, he always wants to play. I don't think you want to be the man to leave him out.
Merah.
Might not.
Apa merah anjir? Nggak guna kok.
Fair to
Beli apa? Beli,
coming out of
beli,
Argentina.
beli.
Leo's dad isn't very well. Might be an opportunity for a bit of
Remote.
compassionate leave, but
Remote kah?
it's a story for another day.
Remote nih boleh.
Schmidt there doing quite well actually, just to try and
Well,
travel
okay.
over the halfway line with the ball. So they've got to try and retain their composure, as we just mentioned, and give someone
Aduh,
an
anjing,
opportunity
salah,
to attack
Cok.
this ball from this free kick.
It's still going on off the ball. The ball ends up on the deck, and he's having a look at Gregoritsch, who's run off him. But the ball's not where Gregoritsch wanted it. It's a bit spiky.
It is.
Out there.
Yeah, it's getting that way. David Alaba there is looking for Gregoritsch from that free kick. Just wonder if he'd have a little look at Kevin Danso. He's a giant of a man, a powerful man in the air.
Ada lagi cok amat yang bagus cok.
By Lima.
Dia jitsua. Look at that.
Central strike here. There's herring through the middle. Schmidt was brought down, rather interrupted the momentum, but a quick free kick. Keep Austria on the front foot.
18 cok. Nih. Siapa nih? Aja.
I am the power of light incarnate.
Tuh, gua nggak pernah pakai KJ cok. Ngapain kasih KJ guys? Roger boleh nih Roger, kita beli guys.
Yes.
Hah. 6. Berapa lagi sekarang? 28. Banyak kurang cok.
Schmidt. Lanner's touch. Gregoritsch was indicating he wanted it put in the air.
Yeah, Posh got in a nice position there. It was good football, actually. A couple of nice one-touch passes. They got in behind Argentina, but just the one in the box. That was all that was in there, so it's going to be difficult to try and pick out
Exchange
Gregoritsch.
pemancingan. No need.
Alava's without a club now. He's run down his contract. Well, not been retained, as they would say, by Real Madrid after a wonderful time in Spain. Schlager had a wonderful time in Dallas with a run that got him to the byline.
Great run, Martin, but there on the end of that, just needed a better delivery.
One or two comings together between Martinez, who seems to have been pointed himself as the minder of Leo Messi with Lima around. It's a dangerous challenge, and Lima made the most of it.
Kansitas. Siapa Kansitas ya?
Savitzer. Schmidt
Kawan gua cok.
floating it in. Danso well forward, as he was for the original free kick. Good hold-up play by Enzo Fernandez.
It's good play, that. Fernandez, really good. Right on half-time, just a few minutes left, keep that ball.
Messi has the maximum use of the
Aduh anjir.
time that's remained.
Tunggu ganti cok. Untung dapat.
Please ban a hero.
Posh. Danso.
Dancer. Dancer.
Here's Lima. Austria have contributed to this first
They
half.
have, Martin, they have. They've had plenty of the ball. Need to obviously start working Emi Martinez a little bit more than they have. I don't think the goalie's really had anything that significant to try and deal with, but they've had plenty of possession.
Savitzer, switch of play to Posh.
The enemy is
Kontrol apa itu, Cok?
That's the way Messi. Alina, backed up by Rodrigo de Paul. Now McAllister, his dad played. Carlos had a handful of caps.
A punch for a punch.
A couple of
Your
brothers
team
who
is picking.
play as professionals as well.
May the blood of my enemies flow from my spear.
One eye on the clock, maybe. Half-time hurrying towards us.
Argentina happy to just
Udah
keep
selesai
this
kan
now,
lah, bro.
get in at half-time with their
I have a
lead
heart
secure.
of light. Therefore, I do not fear the darkness.
They've shown, Martin, that when they
Welcome to
raise
the
that
greatest
tempo a
night
little
show
bit,
of all time.
as I mentioned, usually with Messi, they can look very dangerous.
Pick a hero.
Just got to make sure as well they don't concede unnecessary free
Sword,
kicks and give
blades
Austria
follow.
an easy opportunity to maybe reply.
Sagittarius
don't
guides
find out
my
in this
arrow.
tournament,
Enemy
but I
is
just
picking.
wonder how we would rate Argentina without Messi. Always saying that football is not a one-man game, but this is a very special man.
Among the planes
Others will
exists
step
the
up.
equilibrium.
Well, I'm sure they try, but nobody breathes energy into a team more than Lionel Messi.
Aduh.
The suspicion that we come here and watch him play walking football. He's been darting here, and he just times his moments. That's where he's so clever. They know it. Almost all those shirts have got a number 10 on the back. McAllister. Remember, the winners here are guaranteed a place in the knockout phase, starting with the first ever round of 32.
Tenang gitu ya, anjir.
Messi deciding this is one of the moments where inject a little bit of his own, sprinkling some stardust on the move.
To mobile legends.
To Paul. McAllister.
5 seconds till the enemy
Together
reaches
we
the
win.
battlefield. Smash them. All troops deployed.
Austria shuttling across without really
My
putting any
twin
pressure on the
blades
ball.
own the night.
Couple of minutes of peep ball here.
Which is the right thing to do. Absolutely right. Just hang on to it now.
Keep the lead to the interval. A few seconds away. Molina made a really positive run through the middle. It might be time for one ball over the top.
My place in the clouds.
The end of the first half. Well, first the reprieve and then the record. Teased us with a missed penalty and then scored supremely, superbly. Any superlative that you want, really. And Austria have dug in.
Half-time, guys.
They've mounted a physical challenge, but at half-time, they trail the world champions by that one Messi goal to 0.
Let's end this.
Well, Andy, sum up that first half for us.
Well, very competitive. Certainly is that.
Face me. Blade to blade. Enemy reached level 4.
Nice.
Ini yang saya sukai. Berekspresi, membawa pesan yang positif. Kalau panas dalam, bantu redakan dengan yang ada pada.
This is where you fall.
Habis Cok.
Baru saja Anda menyaksikan babak pertama antara Argentina melawan Austria di Bola Gembira 2026 bersama dengan Vola Play. Pertandingan berjalan begitu intens dan kita melihat memang Argentina langsung mengambil inisiasi serangan, mengandalkan lini tengah mereka dan kreativitasnya yang dikomandoi Enzo Fernandez, Alexis McAllister dan juga Rodrigo de Paul. Dan tadi sempat ada penalti yang gagal dieksekusi dengan baik oleh Lionel Messi dan juga kita melihat bagaimana keunggulan tipis ini didapatkan dengan susah payah sampai dengan hampir selesainya babak pertama. Ini apa yang membuat Argentina begitu kesulitan dengan gegenpressing atau perlawanan sengit dari Austria, Bung Haris?
Ya, pada awalnya kalau kita lihat Argentina langsung tampil menekan dan bahkan nyaris bisa cetak gol di menit awal ya, di mana saat itu Lautaro Martinez dijatuhkan. Ini kita lihat dulu statistik halftime statistik di mana Argentina unggul dominasi penguasaan bola 52%, sementara Austria hanya 40%. Attempt at goalnya 3 berbanding 2, artinya nggak jauh-jauh banget ya. Tapi yang targetnya Argentina 2, sementara Austria belum ada satupun. Ini menandakan bahwa finishing touch dari Austria menjadi masalah utama.
Iya, benar sekali Coach Yayan. Kita melihat juga bagaimana ini sentuhan di kotak penalti lawan. Bahkan ini lebih banyak Austria begitu, bahkan sampai dengan 20 menit awal ya Austria ini tampil sangat menyulitkan, bahkan sempat mendominasi penguasaan bola.
Ya, kalau kita lihat setelah gagalnya penalti Messi di menit ke-9 membuat semangat dari Austria menjadi lebih baik untuk bisa keluar menyerang, dan beberapa kali kita lihat memang Argentina lebih banyak, dan beruntungnya Argentina mempunyai Messi ya, dia selalu memperoleh 3 peluang sebelum dia menciptakan gol di menit ke-38 tadi, dan save dilakukan oleh penjaga gawang Scalager dengan 2 kali. Kemudian penampilan yang cukup baik di lini pertahanan oleh David Alaba ya, dia melakukan 33 kali sentuhan di dalam box dia untuk mengamankan pertahanan Austria.
Iya, betul sekali, dan kita melihat bagaimana
lagi,
kegagalan penalti yang tadi sempat dilakukan oleh Messi ini sempat menurunkan mental dari pemain Argentina sebelum akhirnya hampir pada akhir babak pertama ini kembali dapat menciptakan gol atau menciptakan peluang yang begitu berbahaya.
Ya, Messi tetaplah Messi ya, artinya gagal sekali dia bisa membayarnya di lain kali, dan itu dibuktikannya di pertandingan tadi ya, bagaimana di babak pertama dia di menit 9 gagal mengeksekusi penalti, tapi setelah itu dia tetap tampil konstan. Tercatat ada 3 tembakan yang dilepaskan oleh Lionel Messi di babak pertama tadi ya, dan 2 diantaranya tepat sasaran, dan 1 peluang memang gagal, tapi 1 peluang lainnya berhasil dia bukan menjadi gol dan menjadikan dia gol ke-17 Lionel Messi yang mencatatkan namanya sebagai top skor sepanjang masa Piala Dunia di era modern ini ya. Dan juga bukan hanya itu, dia juga menyamai rekor milik Jas Fontaine dan Jorginho, mencetak 6 gol di 6 pertandingan beruntun ya, mencetak gol di 6 pertandingan beruntun. Tinggal 1 lagi nih, kalau menang berarti dia menyamai rekor Miroslav Klose dengan 17 kemenangan di Piala Dunia.
Iya, kita lihat dulu ini adalah head to head dari kedua pemain Lionel Messi dan juga Marcel Sabitzer, di mana kalau kita melihat ini Sabitzer ada penampilan seharusnya bersama dengan timnas Austria. Iya, kalau kita lihat
Messi tentunya tadi sudah disampaikan oleh Haris bahwa ada 2 rekor yang sudah dipecahkan.
Tapi gue mau cari magenya Cok, nggak dapat guys.
Pemain Austria memang mereka masih membutuhkan.
Mati jauh.
Iya, ini adalah entries final third dari kedua tim.
Ya, paling banyak kalau kita lihat Austria di sisi flank sebelah kiri ya. ada 12 entries di sana.
Iya, sementara itu Argentina mencoba untuk seimbang ya, dan tadi banyak sekali crossing-crossing yang coba dilakukan oleh Argentina, mencoba dari flank kanan maupun kiri. Ini dia, kita lihat dulu pemirsa highlightnya.
Ini kejadian penalti ya, yang tadi agak sedikit lama wasit meminta VAR, bahkan sempat melihat kamera ke pinggir lapangan.
Betul. Ya, karena sekilas kita nggak kelihatan itu penalti ya Coach ya, awalnya ya.
Ini yang dilanggar adalah Lautaro ya?
Iya. Tapi memang setelah tayangan ulang terlihat memang ada indikasi penalti ya, karena dijepit dan satu kaki pemain bernomor punggung 3 ya tampaknya Ganso ya yang mengenai kaki Lautaro. Oh bukan Ganso.
Yes,
Post. Ya.
Second post.
Iya, dan ini betapa cepatnya juga sebenarnya blocking dari Austria yang menyebabkan kesalahan. Ini keputusan dari wasit. Akhirnya melakukan penalti adalah Lionel Messi. Ya, ini dia. Nah, ini juga sebenarnya tidak mengarah ke gawang ya, lebih lebar ke kanan dari gawang gitu.
Ya, ini membuat tidak adanya antisipasi gerakan dari penjaga gawang Alex Gallagher membuat Messi menunggu, dan ternyata tidak ada antisipasi sehingga Messi bingung meletakkan bola kemana. Dan sementara kaki satunya tumpuannya sudah berada di rumput dan itu harus melakukan tendakan, kalau tidak akan berbalik itu menganggap
Allah gua ke Harley cok, mana Harley-nya cok?
Tidak dilangsungkan penalti atau penalti sudah dianggap berjalan kalau Messi tidak menendang bola segera.
Iya, tapi kalau kita melihat sebenarnya penjaga gawang Gallagher ini juga bisa membaca arah bola yang dilontarkan oleh Messi begitu.
Betul, dan ini kalau kita lihat dia tampaknya menunggu ya.
Yes.
Seperti yang Coach Ian bilang, dia menunggu tidak bergerak, dan saat Messi tendang bola dia baru bergerak.
Ya.
Nah ini dia, kita lihat dari tayangan ulang lagi.
Ya.
Dia tunggu. Nah
iya,
dia
ada.
lihat pergerakan Messi ke arah sebelah kiri, dia langsung loncat.
Betul.
Yang bikin akhirnya dia bisa memblok tendangan Messi.
Ya, pergerakan yang sangat cermat dan juga pintar dari penjaga gawang Austria. Sementara itu inilah tadi satu kesempatan emas yang dimiliki oleh timnas Argentina sebelum akhirnya lini pertahanan dari Austria mampu untuk kembali mengambil bola begitu.
Ya, ini save kedua dari penjaga gawang Austria, di mana Messi juga mendapatkan kesempatan bola rebound tadi ya.
Yes.
Tapi ada David Alaba yang juga mendapatkan blocking terhadap serangan rebound dari Messi tadi.
Ini memang transisi dari Austria juga begitu baik ya, begitu cepat juga dalam menyerang dan juga bertahan, dan ini cukup menyulitkan bagi Argentina di babak pertama.
Ya, tapi saya pikir ada tidak terlalu kompak ya, ada 1-2 pemain yang seringkali telat turun sehingga ada beberapa sisi yang memang bisa dimaksimalkan oleh para pemain Argentina. Ini kan kalau kita lihat sepanjang 45 menit pertama banyak sekali momentum para pemain Argentina bisa masuk ke dalam kotak penalti Austria, dan ini salah satunya ya, bagaimana dummy yang dilakukan oleh Enzo Fernandez dengan sangat baik. Dia melepaskan bola.
Masa nggak mati cok, gua ada Sky cok, nggak mampan
bola,
guys.
Tapi dia
astaga, sekarang tuh Harley-nya
tahu bahwa di belakangnya ada Messi, dan dilepaskan. Messi langsung melepaskan tendangan kaki kiri yang menjadikan tendangan itu gol ke-17-nya sepanjang sejarah Piala Dunia.
Iya, ini terbuka lebar ya, mencoba untuk langsung saja masuk dari luar kotak penalti agar pemain belakang dari Austria tidak langsung memblok bagian belakang gitu. Luar biasa, ini gol dari Messi yang dengan demikian langsung mencatatkan rekor baru, Bung Arif.
Betul ya, rekor 17 gol sepanjang sejarah Piala Dunia. Dulu orang tidak ada yang menyangka ya rekor Ronaldo Nazario bisa dilewati oleh Miroslav Klose sampai 16 gol di Piala Dunia. Sekarang Messi sudah melewati semua itu, 17 gol. Tinggal pertanyaannya, apakah ada pemain di era sekarang ini yang bisa melewati rekor Messi mencetak 17 gol sepanjang sejarah Piala Dunia?
Iya, betul sekali. Dan tadi kita sempat melihat di mana awal babak walaupun ada
Anjing,
peluang
anjing.
diciptakan oleh Argentina, namun Austria
Astagfirullahaladzim.
terlihat mampu membatasi ruang gerak para pemain kreatif Argentina. Apakah kunci ini atau formula ini akan dibawa dan juga diperbaiki sampai dengan babak kedua nanti bagi Austria?
Ya, yang pasti mereka akan memperbaiki lini pertahanan mereka, terutama di sisi kanannya, di mana Argentina lebih banyak melakukan serangan dari sisi kiri mereka, dan di mana Almada dan Martinez lebih banyak beroperasi di sisi kiri. Dan yang kedua adalah bagaimana mereka melakukan transisi attacking ya, dari defense ke attack yang lebih cepat. Karena kalau kita lihat beberapa kali mereka merebut bola di pertahanan mereka, kemudian mencoba keluar untuk melakukan counter, sering terputus oleh para pemain Argentina di lapangan tengah. Ini yang membuat mereka tidak sampai masuk ke sepertiga pertahanan Argentina, dan untuk posisi sekarang mereka tertinggal 1-0. Bisa saja pelatih Rangnick meminta pemain lebih bermain ke depan, dan ini tentunya ada risiko juga kalau mereka bermain terlalu terbuka. Messi dan kawan-kawan juga punya peluang, punya area yang cukup besar di belakang pertahanan mereka.
Iya, setuju sekali. Dan kita juga melihat ya tadi bagaimana sepanjang babak pertama ini bermain cukup intens, banyak sekali kontak fisik yang terjadi, cukup keras apa yang terjadi di atas lapangan.
Betul, ada total 13 pelanggaran ya, dan menariknya 8 pelanggaran Argentina ya. Sementara Austria ada lakukan 5 kali pelanggaran, dan ini menandakan bahwa ini tim yang dua-duanya punya skill ya, terutama Argentina, sehingga terkadang dibutuhkan foul untuk bisa menghentikan pergerakan para pemain.
Dan nantinya di babak kedua pastinya akan dilakukan perubahan strategi begitu, apalagi bagi Argentina ini bukanlah kondisi yang ideal, pasti akan menambah jumlah golnya untuk mengamankan kemenangan begitu. Dan masih ada pemain-pemain yang ada di bangku cadangan, mungkin ada kiranya yang akan segera langsung digantikan bagi pemain Austria maupun Argentina, atau menunggu sampai dengan menit ke-70.
Iya, kalau kita lihat tadi di grafik juga memperlihatkan bahwa Austria itu lebih banyak melakukan serangan dari sisi kiri, di mana Argentina di pertandingan ini melakukan pergantian terhadap bek kanan yang main di pertandingan sebelumnya. Montiel digantikan oleh Molina, dan sisi ini yang selalu dieksplor.
Ini yang saya sukai, berekspresi, membawa pesan yang positif. Kalau panas dalam, bantu redakan dengan yang ada badan.
Anjing, sakit banget, Cok. Anjing, astagfirullahaladzim. Astaga. Nice. Lot dulu guys.
Baiklah pemirsa, ini dia babak kedua antara Argentina melawan Austria lanjutan grup J Piala Dunia 2020. Selamat menyaksikan.
Apa ini, Cok? Waktu itu apa ya lawannya ya?
Rangnick in particular has to mull over what they can do, Austria, to pay this back. They've only ever won once in the World Cup when they've been behind at half-time. It's their 8th appearance in the finals. A very historic country, actually, if you do know your early European history. It's not quite his birthday yet, Leo, by the way. It's a couple of days' time. It certainly didn't feel like his birthday when he put that penalty wide, did it?
No, not at all. But he showed how incredibly he is by stepping up and scoring that all-important goal to give his team the lead.
Point you were making about who could step up if Messi didn't play. They've had 13 shots in this World Cup in the 2 games, game and a half. He's had 9 of them.
Yeah, that's it. That's how important he still is, how crucial he is.
I'll call my legend with this.
Half underway. That's the job on their hands.
Jing.
Just whether Argentina could feel that they could play better than they did in the first half.
Sakit banget sih ya. Apa tuh kontaknya kok?
Interval. Back by Vanna, the relative new boy. Schmidt. Schlager. Dummy was by Sevald. Could have taken it on himself.
Yeah, I think he should have done, Martin. Good chance that, you know, they're in a really good position there.
Kudus.
Vanna cross in. Another chance. Play it short.
Sekali timingnya kuntilanak ini cocok.
Savic set with a swing and not very compact.
Good start by Austria to the second period. On the front foot and committing people forward. That's another, I think, real key point now when they get wide in those areas high up the field. You've got to have good numbers in the box. They've got to have midfield players arriving. Opposite forward Sabitz is on the far side now. He's got to get across and get in the box as well.
Savitz's cross. Martinez has some work to do. Remind the world what a commanding goalkeeper he is.
He certainly is. He's one of the very best in the competition, no question.
No changes at half-time. Was one that might genuinely have hurt. I'm sure Schlager would have shown so much sympathy to a lesser name in the game.
Yeah, that's worthy of a yellow card, really. That's a deliberate trip and foul. Nero there feels he's on the second best in that particular challenge as well, holding his knee.
Well, was an issue, of course, at the end of the club season in England. He's done a lot of work to get fit for this World Cup, as has he, of course. The ref cam. That's the difference between the two sides. It's early in the second half here. Romero is up and not moving particularly freely. McAllister trying to move the ball freely. Options to the right, 3 of them. McAllister. Medina. Enzo Fernandez. McAllister didn't start the World Cup. You remember in 2022 they lost their first game, Argentina, to Saudi Arabia.
Did, you're right.
The changes there. Julian Alvarez was another one who benefited from the change of emphasis from game 2 onwards. There's DePaul. Sit back. Well, to keep it in. Sevald getting a foot in. In fact, he didn't get a foot in. It's gone out off Messi. got Marko Arnautovic on the bench.
Yeah.
Another of the 100-cap men for Austria.
Enggak galeris ya.
He's into his 30s now. Came on and scored a penalty. Actually won the penalty. Ball that hit the defender's hand that he was playing into the box. Very late on in the win over Jordan.
Ya,
But we'll see what happens
ya,
first.
oleng. Offside.
Schlager and Andy Townsend had his flag up.
Yeah, we were in a good position there, weren't we? High up
Tapi
in
cakep
the
sih.
stand to see there that
Offside, guys.
I think that one, the flag should go up a little quicker. Doesn't need to develop and see what happens and have players potentially clattering into each other. And clearly there,
Your team is
Messi was
banning.
about 5 yards offside. Danso actually got caught in possession just in the Argentinian half of the field. Got to be careful there.
Sabitzer. Weimer had continued the run. Goalkeeper's coming out well. Actually, that was an awkward moment. Not for Shakira, who
Ban a
got
hero.
plenty of attention. And I think we can all understand why. With her ability to sing these special songs at the World Cup.
Aduh, jangan itu, Cok. Marcel, guys.
There could have been where Martinez was being lured out and might have given
Yeah.
away a penalty.
I think he did well there, actually.
enemy is
Martinez to not get involved there. Just a heavy touch that took it out for a goal kick.
I thought they had said in our ear they were going to have a shot of Jordan Shaqiri.
Ah, yes.
Many a World Cup for Switzerland. Not in the squad this time.
They call me a hero because I
Your
saved my
team is
nation from
kicking.
falling apart.
It's, Medina enjoying playing with
Valor
those
is
who have World
engraved
Cup
in
winners
my
medals
soul.
already. Messi trying to use that acceleration again.
Anjir, Messi di
No
umur
right to do that
segitu.
at the age of coming up 39.
Gelo.
It's just an extraordinary gift.
Yeah.
Masih bisa ngegocek, Cok.
Speed that he works at, touching that ball so close, it never gets away from him, does it? Lots of red shirts in and around him. Someone feels like they've got to knock him to the floor.
Weaving through time's threads,
Schlager it
I
was
hope to
that
find a strand that's truly
did that
mine.
in the end.
Anjir, goin
We
guys.
understand with Messi's training, a lot of players when they get older, they go easy on the training. He's the opposite.
Right.
And it's not so much drills, it's playing games, training games.
Goin kah?
A lot
Dengan
of
juga nih.
rivalry in the squad at Inter Miami. And it means
Aduh,
almost pick
oh
up
iya,
games
kita
in
punya
training.
batu guys.
And he's by far the best player in it. It's just by far too far out.
Well, it's a long way out, this
So,
one.
recognise that, that's what gets his head to it.
Time and tide wait for no
Quite
one.
got it away
Enemy
here.
north, girl.
Austria with Posh, has to be careful, having been booked.
He's a foul from Schlager. The only other player I've seen dribble a football like him was
Pindah ke
George
Dallas
Best, the
ini.
great George Best, where the ball very rarely leaves the foot, hardly moves.
Diego was Diego.
Yeah, Diego too,
It's- Again,
Maradona as well.
I don't think you can teach it. It's just
No. Having said that, Thierry was pretty good in
Among the
situations like
planes
that, wasn't he?
exists the equilibrium.
Thierry, Zlatan. Some of the goals
So
were
there's quite a
fine.
few then, really, on reflection. I once saw Messi score a free kick from exactly this spot against Liverpool in the Champions League match in the
Enak
new
sih.
camp.
If he's got some now, go on,
Soar,
folks.
blades follow.
Just lifts this one in.
Iya.
Underneath it, David Alaba. It was his 450th goal for Barcelona, I think, the one that he scored that night past Alisson Becker.
That's the thing, he's added all these elements to his game. Obviously, he's a brilliant dribbler, technically the assists, then the free kicks, then the false nine.
Anjing dikolongin ya tuh, Cok.
Now he's an exceptional finisher. He's just evolved his game continually.
Now, don't forget, we've got Group I action today. France against Iraq, followed by Norway, Senegal. That's all coming up next. On Fox, you'll get the chance to see Kylian Mbappe, Erling Haaland.
France,
A lot of
Iraq,
people think the French
Norway,
can win the World
Senegal.
Cup. They were beaten in the final 4 years ago by the team we're watching today, Argentina.
It'll be interesting if other managers or coaches are watching this and thinking about the game plan that Scaloni has for Messi to get him to capitalise in those big moments. I just wonder, can you copy that?
It's a lovely turn by Lima, but there was no real room to operate in. Schmidt ran into an Argentina defender. Off goes Marcel.
Yuk, bisa yuk, main dulu yuk, belakang dulu yuk. Anjir,
That's a good
anggaran
turn
dia.
that by Lima. Christian Romero was a bit clumsy. Well, he's asking the question, Lima, why the referee's not showing cards.
Well, he's right, it is, because he's late. He guesses and he gambles, Romero. He does that sometimes. He jumps in. More often not, he wins it, but his timing was just off the... This is a brilliant position for a free kick if you're a free kick taker. I think it'll be Sabitzer. Have to be something special against Martinez.
My twin blades own the night.
Ole, 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 ole.
So Vanna and Sabitzer are the two Austrian players over the free kick. And Stefan Posch, the big number 5, is in there. David Alaba.
I think there's not many in the wall. I'd shoot near post.
Sabitzer does do that. And that's palmed away by Andy Martinez. The kind of save you'd expect the Aston Villa goalkeeper to make, but at least it's some work for him.
Anjir.
Great starting position.
Ya lo sakit banget ya.
He's so big in the goal face, it has to be almost perfect to beat him.
Posch with the throw. And Lisandro Martinez can clear. Let's
Pakai
just
flame
bring
shoot,
in
Cok.
Mark Clattenburg briefly. Mark, just on the
Di
performance
flame
of the
shoot aing
referee.
anjir.
He's only shown 1 card today. Conrad Lima in particular not happy with his performance. You can tell that.
Yeah, he's let a lot go, and this is in line with what FIFA instructed the referees to allow some physical contact without using the card. So he is in line with other referees in this tournament, but there's 1 or 2 challenges which are getting players frustrated, and you know what happens when players get frustrated.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Mark. So there's going to be a change for Argentina imminently.
Yeah, that will be Romero. I think Romero will come off.
Yeah, Nicolas Otamendi is down there and ready. Otamendi started the majority of the qualifiers with Lisandro Martinez injured, so he's going to be coming on. They might just be making sure that Romero knee is okay.
Message from the elders. Another
Itu
mission.
ya.
Saibal.
Oke, nice info.
Good football this from Austria. Headed away by Romero. McAllister got a piece of that. Here's Almada, very calm under pressure. And that's a foul on Lautaro Martinez and a free kick to Argentina. And they can think about making the change.
Argentina defend that box brilliantly well.
It just shows you Shakira on our screen. She's something on the big screen, which must be the biggest screen in the world inside this stadium. There she is, warmly received by the crowd as Christian Romero is replaced by Nicolas Otamendi, who becomes the second 38-year-old player on the pitch for Argentina in the match, joining Lionel Messi.
He's had an exceptional career, Otamendi. Again, another physical defender.
He's on to win his 134th cap for Argentina, the 5th most capped player in his nation's history.
Kawan kabut dong, kawan dong.
Club football in Argentina next season as well with River Plate. Scan the QR code on the screen to vote for the Michelob Ultra Superior Player of the Match. And I have a real strong feeling where that award might go.
Yeah, could it be a 100% vote?
Could be. Could be.
He deserves it. He's been the main man again. In the first game, he just put on a show.
First touch that's coming on for the veteran Otamendi. He's been such a good player for Argentina.
It's such an exceptional team, the way they compete together. You said it before. There's not a weakness in there. And you know, and they don't have any wingers like they've had in the past with Di Maria. But they make it work.
Ada, aduh anjing.
There's Posh. And no foul there on Schmidt. Argentina have it back again with Enzo Fernandez out here on this side. And this is the right back Molina, now Otamendi. On it goes to Liverpool's Alexis McAllister.
Sakit banget anjir. Sakit banget, Cok.
So 4 goals have been scored in the tournament by Argentina, and Lionel Messi has all 4 of them. Here's Schlager for Austria now, Schmidt.
They've actually done quite well, Austria on Messi today. Just accepting that one moment. Space open up, sped up the attack. Beautiful dummy from Armada. And good night. I mean, it just needs a little window.
Posh played it straight at Almada. Schmidt plays it on, and then across came Martinez.
They're almost impossible to get in behind of Argentina, aren't they? There's just no space, really.
Di bawah anjir.
I think we might be about to see Julian Alvarez. He's just been warming up down below.
Sekarang
He's
nih,
just
Cok.
sprinted back to the
Keren
Argentina
banget, Cok.
bench and taken his bib off. Seifeld, Schlager,
Nanti nggak sih?
David Alaba. Otamendi didn't get all of it, but he got enough of it. McAllister can play it back to Martinez, and then pops it out to Molina on that side. Messi plays it on. The ball didn't go. Argentina can carry on. Here's Almada running in, Enzo Fernandez, good chance, hits it straight at Kevin Danso. 2 players who play their club football in London, the man who shot it and the man who blocked it.
Almada's played really well today, so is Enzo Fernandez.
And we're going to see Nicolas Gonzalez as well, so 2 changes, Julian Alvarez and Nicolas Gonzalez, 2 attacking players are going to be coming on for Argentina. Now the referee just wants to check on the health of Kevin Danso, having blocked that shot with his stomach.
Takes a really good touch, Enzo.
Berapa deh, Cok?
Shoulder, really. They scored 15 goals for Chelsea in all competitions.
Ada bab kita, coy.
Enzo Fernandez. Don't forget Thursday on Fox. The US faces Turkey. They're going to be looking to win their 3rd straight match of the group stage. Coverage begins at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific on Fox. There are the 2 Argentina substitutes. What a player to bring on, Julian Alvarez. He'd start for the majority of teams in the World Cup finals.
Well, pretty much every other one. And he made a huge impact on the Argentina team. He didn't start the World Cup, but he came on and changed their team with Enzo Fernandez. Bit of youth in the side with all that experience.
This is Medina, and now Martinez, McAllister. Everybody back defensively for Austria. Rodrigo de Paul.
Mastery is not mere skill, but knowing when to strike.
Messi at the moment just
Anjing.
the Austria half. Nobody
Hai,
seems to know
kena
whether
string
to
gua,
go
Kang.
mark him or not.
Aja dia lo.
Use the referee to spin back.
Kok bisa ya?
What's zone 14?
Dia baru ngekill 3, guys. Heran gue nih, sumpah.
On by Enzo Fernandez, but that's not the best from him. Picked up once more though by McAllister. Messi, Fernandez, Messi. Played back here for Rodrigo de Paul. Oh, that's where you don't want one, that.
Nggak kasih farming maupun hal.
That's an eye-waterer.
Involved in that. But again, you just saw a little glimpse of Just on the edge of that box. Messi comes alive, looking for little 1-2s. Everyone's looking for him.
So Julian Alvarez for Thiago Almada, whose work rate has been outstanding today. And his decision to dummy the ball and allow Messi to thump it in was great as well. And Lautaro Martinez is replaced by Atletico Madrid's Nicolas Gonzalez.
Almada was terrific. So industrious, good on the ball, but dummy was
Padahal nggak dapat ini ya.
He's got it, Julian Alvarez. What a player he is.
So that's 3 changes made now by Scaloni. Otamendi, Alvarez and Gonzalez all on. First touch for Alvarez. He finds his fellow substitute. On it goes now to Enzo Fernandez. Lionel Messi. Argentina wants a second.
Iya,
Touch from the keeper. Well, he's given a goal kick. I thought he saved that.
He did. I don't know, I haven't seen it.
I've got to say, the officiating's got to be better than this.
How can you not see that?
Saves it. Good Lord.
Blade to blade. Only the sharpest steel will do.
It's the World Cup finals, Aaron. You can't be missing things like that.
Swift is
Oh,
my
Messi missed the
blade.
pen. He might have missed one. Didn't expect that either, did we?
Did Mark Clattenburg feed you that live?
Tell you what, that camera might be on his ear.
No.
It did look quite easy, not going to lie. But
Of course it did. And the ball clearly changed direction for a start.
And again, Messi coming alive, though.
Yeah.
Probably a little bit just too far outside of the post to score.
Sabitza's flick. Molina was behind him.
Mastery is not mere skill.
There you go. 4 in a row.
Old school 19.
Yeah.
Remember that one?
Yeah, that's Messi too, by the way, just in case you're wondering from a previous incarnation in the World Cup finals.
Others chase fame and fortune.
He's got 6 badges on the shirt, hasn't he? 6 different badges based on legacy and all that kind of thing.
It's hard enough to play in 1 World Cup.
I know.
2, you're doing well. 3 is off the scale. 6 is just...
6 makes you an alien.
Yeah, a 6 is not right, really.
Sakit cocok.
Are you ruling out a 7th at 42?
Gak damage kita guys.
Hey, if he's up to it, I think Scaloni will build it around him.
Oh, yeah. Weimer able to keep it in, did well there, the Bayern Munich player. Here's Sabitzer away from McAllister. It's not a back cross either, it's a headed opportunity for Gregoritsch. The chances for him have been few and far between, but that was all down to the industry of Konrad Laimer and Marcel Sabitzer.
Yeah, they're brilliant at that. So hard working, good on the ball. Sabitzer just stands it up at the back post.
So changes coming here for Austria. David Alaba replaced by Marco Friedl.
Umpah anjing kenapa sih? Geblek.
Coming on is Alexander Prass for Stefan Posch.
3 kali gua map bolong ini.
And they're going to send on Marko Arnautovic, and he's replacing Paul Vanner. So Arnautovic on to win his 135th cap for Austria, far and away the most for his country. Top scorer for them all time as well. So he's on. And I mean, we are proving today that age is no barrier. He's 37, so you've got Messi and Otamendi at 38, now Arnautovic at 37.
Yeah, he's their best goal scorer by far. Just needs to get a look in front of goal.
Facundo Medina, who's the left back for Argentina.
He's played well as well. I mean, none of them.
When you see Medina play for Marseille, he tends to play as a central defender, so he gives him a bit of size out wide as well.
You just don't see any of these guys really play poorly, ever. They don't make mistakes. They're good on the ball. Complement each other well. Credit the manager by Scaloni. You know, he's put this all together. And they just look so solid.
Gokil nggak sih?
So we will be back after this short match break. But everybody in Dallas today, here in Arlington in this stadium, will remember the day they saw Lionel Messi make World Cup history.
Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to unveil my newest evil organization. I shall call it Menace Mobile. We'll have the most confusing pricing and plans of all time.
Dr. Evil, it's genius.
Sucks. Humma what?
Diabolical phone companies are why we're all switching to Verizon. They're changing everything. They just got rid of activation and upgrade fees.
And I get cash back every month.
Bring in the Verizon dollars for everyone!
Plus, Verizon is introducing a new plan, simpler than ever before. There's just one plan and one price. They even call it the Simplicity Plan.
So you're all choosing Verizon, huh?
Goodbye activation and upgrade fees. Hello, Verizon dollars for every customer. And now, introducing the all-new Simplicity Plan.
Can you hear me now?
What would you like the power to do?
We're gonna get back pretty late from practice today.
Ask the question when the road ahead is long. Keep asking. Keep asking. Keep asking. And show the world what you've got. Bank of America champions everyone who dares to ask. What would you like the power to do?
So welcome back to the stadium here in Arlington. Everything seems to begin with M today. They've just been doing the Macarena. The supporters in here. And R9, the original Ronaldo, has had his say on Lionel Messi breaking the record. He says, for the football gods, this is a statistic that proves he's surpassed everyone else. He's 38 years old. I'd already retired for 4 years and weighed 120 kilos.
What a line from what a player. I mean, he was, R9 was just different. I remember playing against him and he was so special. But for Messi, just the longevity, obviously amazing player, but to be able to do it this long, keep doing it at this level is just astonishing.
It's otherworldly, isn't it, when you think about it? I mean, longevity's great, but to do it at this level, at this stage, I actually think he looks better in this World Cup than he looked in the World Cup 4 years ago in Qatar. And when you
they've built the structure around him to get the best out of those moments, and he can just come alive on the edge of the box. You know, they've got a brilliant goalkeeper. The defense is solid as a rock. There's no wingers in there. It's a diamond. They're all good on the ball. They all work for the team. And they get it into Messi, and then just magic happens.
By the way, on that defense, they've now gone past 11 hours since they last conceded a goal. And can you believe that Mauritania were the last team to score against them in March? I mean, how on earth have Mauritania scored against this one?
I mean, good luck beating these guys, honestly. They look so solid.
Sabarlah bro, ngelot pula, cok.
Yes, Maxi Rodriguez in the middle. I think it might have been Fernando Couto, the former Portugal defender, alongside him as well. So Messi coming out here to take the corner in the white boots. Everybody else has got the pink ones on. Special players. Special privilege. It's a good corner. It's a free header. And it really should have been 2-0. And Gonzalez off the bench should have had himself a World Cup goal.
Oh, it's a brilliant ball from Messi. Attacks it brilliantly as well, Gonzalez. Almost gets too much on, just catches it so clean. Everything he touches goes to take a corner. Boom.
The statistics you just saw, 6 attempts compared to 5. Argentina only 2 on target. They would just like to improve that ratio as the tournament goes on. 6 of Argentina's 10 attempts in the game against Algeria fell to Lionel Messi, who's now scored in 6 games in a row in World Cup finals matches.
I think the message from Scaloni is quality over quantity. If they get good looks, there'll be goals. Messi's just too good in and around the box. And I think one thing I'd be delighted with defensively, I think Austria, they haven't really hurt Argentina at all.
The fact they beat Algeria, by the way, in the opening match is the first time they've won their first game of a World Cup as defending champions. When they won it in '78, they lost in 1982 in the first game against Belgium, and then when they won in '86, they started off in Italy against Cameroon and famously lost that match. So they're off to a better start as defending world champions.
But they had less possession than Algeria in that game, Fred.
It's good defended by Gonzalez, who was able to beat Romano Schmidt to the ball. That's very delicate and very well executed, and that's a foul on Enzo Fernandez. Lovely ball that from Medina.
Beautiful. She's played so well, Medina. Again, Enzo Fernandez, you can't get the ball off him either.
That's a great hat. Can see you in one of those. Thursday on Fox, the US face Turkey. They're going to be looking to win their 3rd straight match of the group stage. Coverage begins at 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Pacific on Fox.
Who did that?
I'll carve my legend with this.
Headed away by Kevin Danso. There's Nicolas Otamendi for Argentina, on by Medina. Gonzalez. Southampton did well, but that's going to be a foul. That's from Gonzalez. Lima, over he goes. Here we go. The referee's got a card out now.
That's fine, Lima, just a little tackle. That's more the actors, really.
Yeah, Medina was standing his ground there. He's got the booking.
There's not much of anything there, is there?
They don't take a backward step.
You can hear the assistants from Argentina saying, Paco, chill, just relax.
He's been edgy all game, hasn't he, Lima?
Yeah, I mean, that's his game, no clutch. He has to be on the edge. He's
yellow for him as well.
Defensively, he's exceptional. But he's more of a central midfield player. That's where he wants to play.
Patrick Dimmer is standing on the touchline, ready to be the next player sent on by Ralf Rangnick for Austria. With 13.5 minutes plus stoppage time to play here in Arlington, the home of the Dallas Cowboys, the home today of the great Lionel Messi.
They played all right, Austria. They just don't look like they have a punch they can throw. You know, a knockout one.
Kevin Danso.
Got to get Inter out of it. He's the difference maker.
Message from the elders. Another mission.
And nice.
Let's hit straight at Enzo Fernandez. There's Conrad Lima. He's on the ground again. It's a good challenge by Medina. Here's Alvarez. Now Messi. Quick change of direction to McAllister.
He does that so well.
You can't turn that quick on FIFA, can you?
Honestly, it's horrible to play against.
Yeah, it must be. You've experienced it. I must tell everybody watching
last.
having cold sweats through memories coming flooding back watching Messi do this today.
I'll tell you what, we were lucky. Our United team beat Barcelona that day, so we were buzzing.
Yeah. Scholes' goal.
Well, proper goal.
Paul Scholes. Here's the change. So they're taking off Romano Schmidt and sending on Patrick Dimmer.
But you know what? It was a similar blueprint. Fletch, brilliant defensive. We had a brilliant goalkeeper in Van der Sar. Didn't concede many goals. And you have world-class players at the top of the pitch. They don't get in really any shootouts, do they?
No. No, they play with such a large amount of control. Argentina. Even when the opposition have got the ball, you feel that they're controlling the situation in general. Lima on the run, beat Martinez to it, but there's the other Martinez, Emi Martinez. He just caught one there from Marco Arnautovic.
But even when somebody's out of position, teammates there to fill in instantly. They just cover each other's back so well.
When you talk about players who just win, I mean, that's him, Martinez. 2 Copa Americas, a World Cup. Started the Europa League final. Aston Villa won that at the end of the season against Freiburg. I mean, he just wins, does he? I mean, what a player to have in your dressing room. A natural born winner. Players can lean on him at club level because he's been there and done it at the very highest stage.
Yeah, I think they've just got warriors throughout the whole team. Goalkeeper's one. The 2 centre-backs, you know, I think both defenders have played really well. The midfield 4 complement each other.
It feels like there's a slice of Buenos Aires inside this stadium at the moment.
Can you imagine what's going on in Buenos Aires right now?
Oh, we're just lacking the ticker tape, aren't we? Here's Messi. Oh, look at that for balance. Absolutely superb. Wriggled his way away. Gonzalez.
Tried to get it back to Messi on the edge of the box.
Do you think they've all signed contracts prior to the tournament that says whenever you've got a ball, you will at least try and pass it to the number 10?
Well, you can guarantee the next teams will be looking, thinking, right, whatever happens, forget everything else out wide. When it gets near the edge of the box, we've got to be there.
Yeah.
That's the space. That's where all 3 goals came from in the first game. It's where the goal came from today.
Into the final 10 minutes. Lionel Messi's historic goal, the difference between the teams here in Arlington, but that's taken down well by Gregoritsch, and that's good defended by Medina. And just for a moment there was Argentinian concern. And they're going to make some changes here. They're going to send on Nicolas Tagliafico. And they're going to send on Leandro Paredes.
It's probably one of the first gaps that's opened up today, but Medina was there to cover.
So straight swap, Paredes for Rodrigo de Paul. 78th time that Paredes has played for Argentina. And based on the fact he's got a yellow card, it's got no reflection on his performance. They're going to take off Medina for the very experienced Tagliafico, and he's playing for Argentina for the 77th time today.
He's so reliable, Rodrigo de Paul. Always pretty much the same every game.
So Paredes came on in the final 4 years ago, scored the 3rd penalty in the shootout. Tagliafico played in all of the matches 4 years ago as well. Well, there's the header away by Gonzalez, another one of the Argentina substitutes. They're still in it, though, Owen, at 1-0. The fact that Argentina haven't found a second goal means they're still in the match. Austria.
They're going to need to do better than that against Emi Martinez. If you're just standing that up, it's just bread and butter. You just come and claim it.
Well, that's aimed towards Gonzalez. Lima couldn't quite find the flight of the ball. The referee didn't see that as a foul. Probably the right decision.
Kalau udah dipakai
to this
cocok.
point, 82.5 minutes, they've got themselves into the lead, Argentina, without ever really overexerting themselves.
No, yeah, I think they've been in cruise control the whole game. I think because there's a trust there. After winning 4 years ago, they can, as you said before, with the ball, without the ball, they can hang in there in difficult moments. They can be physical, they can play. There's not a weakness in this team, so they know their moments are going to come. And obviously, if you get it to the little number 10 in and around the box, the magic happens.
Savitz are trying to keep the ball in play out there. In fact, it was Pras who was up there.
Little touch by Messi around the corner, but he couldn't get on the end of his own flick.
Yeah, that was nice.
And Kevin Danso to Conrad Lima.
Carlos has played really well in midfield as well. Enzo, two unsung heroes for this team.
Marco Friedel, Alexander Pras. This is Patrick Wimmer. Seiwald. So well organised, Argentina. When they haven't got the ball, there's nowhere for Austria to play.
It's like a Floyd Mayweather defence on them. You can't lay a glove on them, can you?
I was thinking about the 2000 Ravens.
Yeah, they were pretty good as well.
85 Bears. Has to be the best defence in the competition, this, because it's not just the four at the back and the goalkeeper. The midfield players do so much as well out of possession.
Well, you just can't really get to the goal, can you?
No.
You know, you don't really... Martinez barely touches the ball with his hands.
So Carney Chukwuemeka is coming on to replace Michael Gregorich. Made his debut against Ghana in March after switching nationality from England. Born in Austria to Nigerian parents, he was raised in Northampton in the United Kingdom, but here he is, his first game in a major tournament representing Austria.
Good player, very good player. What a turn and switch from Enzo Fernandez that was. He's so composed.
Lisandro Martinez to Nicolas Otamendi, two players who were once on the opposite divide in Manchester. Manchester City on the right, Manchester United on the left.
I mean, that would be some story, obviously, for Messi at 30th, but to win back-to-back World Cup sledge. Astonishing.
Off it goes towards Gonzalez. He's in behind Lima. Gonzalez takes it inside. Is this two? It's great defending. And then Enzo Fernandez sees it charged down. Kevin Danso did brilliantly there. Here's Sabitzer going the other way. Now Pras. Into Carney Chukwuemeka. Alexander Pras. Arnautovic in the box. That's headed away by Tagliafico for Argentina. And then Enzo Fernandez got a piece of it as well. Up goes Lisandro Martinez to win the next one. Wimmer. Here's Marcel Sabitzer. Pras with the cross. And that's cleared away by Nicolas Otamendi. Argentina supporters in full voice. 3 minutes plus stoppage time away from back-to-back wins in Group J to start their defence of the World Cup. Lima. We showed too much of that to Tagliafico. That's a free kick to Argentina. They've got Jordan next. Argentina here in this stadium. Scaloni's team. Let's have a look at this defending from Kevin Danso. Never gave it up, did he?
No, really well done. Another block just at the end.
Does Messi play against Jordan? He'll want to play against Jordan, won't he? He wants goals, does he? Wants the golden boot?
No, I don't think he does.
No?
He might, if he wants. I'm sure he'll be allowed to play if he fancies it.
He's got to fend off Kylian Mbappe because he plays later and he's only 3 goals behind on that all-time list.
Yeah, Kylian will be watching.
Yeah.
And we saw it happen with Messi once he watched the boys, didn't he, in the morning. Was it Mbappe first, then Haaland, and then he thought, right, go on then.
What's the phrase? Hold my beer.
Yeah, exactly. So Kylian would be licking his lips thinking, go on then.
He's won it back. He can tackle as well. Look, he can do everything. Enzo Fernandez. Lionel Messi. Oh, there's a rare one. He's given the ball away, Owen.
Get him off.
Be a brave man taking him off. Yeah, it is an interesting call. See what he does, Scolo. And the most important thing is that the team wins at the end of it.
Jangan diambil lah, Cok. Kau apa ini?
World Cup trophy is more important than the Golden Boot.
The thing is, though, he doesn't ever overexert himself. It's not as if he's shattered out there, is it? I mean, he barely breaks sweat.
I'll tell you what, at 38, I was sweating going up the stairs. Never mind running around in this.
Yeah. In it goes towards Arnautovic, and that's easy for Emi Martinez, who still hasn't had any serious work to do. Just the free kick that was.
He's been chilling, hasn't he?
Forward. Space here for Gonzalez. Enzo Fernandez. Messi picks out Alvarez. And Tagliafico's made the run into the box. It's Julian Alvarez for Argentina. Now Enzo Fernandez. Paredes, McAllister. Final 30 seconds of normal time. Four goals from Messi and 2 clean sheets. That's the way the world champions at the moment have started their defence of the trophy.
Yeah, that'll do. You'll win it that way. Exceptional performance.
Here's Tagliafico. Gonzalez.
Efficient, aren't they? They don't really blow you away.
5 minutes of additional time. They also look like the kind of team that's built to grow into the tournament.
Yeah.
And we haven't seen the best of them yet, but they're exponentially going to get better and better with each game and each round.
That's a great point. They did that 4 years ago. Yeah, I think a team evolves over a tournament.
Aduh anjing, gua nggak lihat, Cok. Sorry anjing. Padahal gua udah ini guys ya.
Yeah, he just wanted to do it a bit prettier, didn't he?
I can't do it this way, he said.
Yeah.
So Messi over the free kick for Argentina. Well, that's glanced away by the substitute, Alexander Pras. Is Carney Chukwuemeka. Paredes was back there. Kevin Danso wins his header. That's a foul by Leandro Paredes. Is he going to get a card? Yes, he is.
He's late. Paredes on Chukwuemeka, but
well, they've got to get on with it, Austria, if they want to take something from the match. Only 3 minutes of additional time left to play. Marcel Sabitzer takes the free kick. Nicolas Otamendi heads it away. Handball. The free kick here to the Austrians, so another chance.
they don't give up any possessions, though, do they, Argentina? They just, as soon as you take a touch, they're on you. And it's the worst position for a free kick, this. Too central, it's almost too hard to cross it. You can't shoot, it's too far. They'll have to stand it up at the back post, I think, for Danso.
So can the Austrians find the late equaliser here against the world champions? Marcel Sabitzer takes the free kick. Kevin Danso coming in at the far post. And glance wide. I think Patrick Villa got the final touch. It was a good yard, it wasn't as close as maybe some in the stadium thought, but it was a chance all the same, and Danso did really well there.
Yeah, he's got a great leap. That's why they got it into him. It's nice and Grimmer as well, getting on the end of it, but again, I mean, they've barely been troubled defensively.
I think we should call it Buenos Arlington, shouldn't we? Because the Argentines are in full voice inside this stadium. McAllister towards Messi. Danso beat him to it. Sabitzer, who's had a good game out there. Chukwuemeka. Final 90 seconds of the game. Chukwuemeka on the charge. Sabitzer back to Seibald.
Speed, precision, and strength.
He's got the velvet slippers on the little fella. Here come Argentina. Brilliant ball by Messi. Julian Alvarez, good save. Here's the chance for Paredes. He tees up Messi. Is this another one? Lionel Messi.
Enemy battle cell on CD.
Lagi anjir. Messi ngegolin lagi anjir. Gila, Messi.
To be or not to be.
An enemy has been slain.
Speed, precision, and strength. Our turret is under attack.
How about that? Just
Launch attack.
through all the I mean, the Argentina fans they've been brilliant, but Messi gets putting on another show.
One strike, one skill.
Aduh, nggak sendiri cowok, yang sendiri lah cowok.
Just comes alive in around the box.
It's what everybody came to see.
Faster and faster.
Your team, our turret is under attack.
One strike, one skill.
Surely not. Back-to-back hat-tricks.
Instant kill.
Your team destroyed the turret.
All Leandro Paredes was doing was wasting momentum to get there. There's never a thought in his mind he was going to take the free kick. I think if he scores from here, it might just blow the roof off.
Speed, precision, and strength.
So last chance for the hat-trick. Messi's placed the ball down. Schlager waits for the Austria goal. Within range for the little maestro. Ooh, he got it through, but it went wide.
Because they knew the goalkeeper was cheap then.
Full-time whistle. It's his day. Lionel Messi is the toast of the town. History-making day for Argentina's great numbers day. He missed the penalty, but it didn't matter. The record-setting goal was dispatched brilliantly with his left foot. The second goal was down to sheer determination at the end. Argentina has scored 5 goals in the World Cup. Little Leo's got all 5 of them. Golden boot, retain the trophy. You never know. Argentina 2, Austria 0.
Faster and faster.
Argentina off to the round of 32. They become the 4th nation to advance following Mexico, the United States, and Germany.
An ally has been slain.
A So Clarence Sador, Peter Schmeichel back here with you.
Speed, precision, and strength.
Anjing, kenapa gua nggak flicker, cocok? Astaga.
Just so we can properly put in context what we're witnessing from that man right there, a GOAT who is just days shy of his 39th birthday.
It's a difference, isn't it? The difference between winning a football game and not winning a football game. Because you can argue that Austria for very long periods of time had this game under control. Then of course they go 1-0 down. That league, with Argentina, they played that result.
One strike, one skill.
Turning up at the right moment. Scoring the goals that he's scoring, the second goal with the turn.
Our turret is under attack.
My God, he is just so good. What a
Great
honor, by the way.
Our turret is under attack.
Again, watching.
It's a privilege, Peter, to be able to witness him live. Greatness.
Keep up the rhythm.
Does he have any intention to stop? Because that last goal.
Our turret is under attack.
His ambitions, he's hungry. He was more hungry than all the other players looking at the ball at that time. That says everything about his mentality.
Before the Algeria game, you said this is going to be his last World Cup.
Yeah.
Keep up the rhythm.
Anjing kan anjir. Mati nggak sih? Aduh, nggak mati kok.
Our turret is under attack. Been destroyed. Our turret is under attack. Our inheritor turret is under attack. Our turret has been destroyed.
I hope we can see that again.
We can argue in the first goal that
Our inheritor turret is under attack.
but my feeling is
Just look at this reaction, Messi and his teammates.
Nice banget guys.